Hello, 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 everybody.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Coffee Talk. Hi, Jesus Escobar.
Hi, my love.
Today we are broadcasting in English.
Yes.
How has your day been, my love?
And also in Italian. Buon pomeriggio, ragazze.
That's a surprise for me.
Don't worry, my love. Everything is good.
Where is your coffee? Do you have a coffee for Coffee Talk?
Yes. My drink is water.
That
Yes.
does not look like coffee.
Yes. I am saying is water. Clean water. Hey, everybody. Everybody is welcome to our coffee talk. And yes.
This is my coffee. We should call it Water Talk.
Yes. Today, my love and me, we will be talking about why health
Why health?
in our life. Yes. My love, I have a question to you.
Yes.
Everybody knows about now is spring season. Yes.
Thank goodness. And here we are in beautiful spring clothing.
Yes.
Although it's actually really warm, I feel like we need a fan
Yes.
or air conditioning.
Yes. For this reason, we should quiet. Yes. Calm down.
We're going to be calm,
Yes.
relaxed.
Yes. And the question to you, my love, is in this season,
Yes.
you generally have a fever.
No, I don't usually have a fever. In fact, I hardly ever get sick. However, as beautiful as the trees are at this time, I do usually get hay fever.
Well, hay fever.
Allergies to pollen.
Yes.
The trees are gorgeous and green, but oh my goodness,
The trees.
filled with pollen.
The trees right now are full of pollen, and other trees are giving pollen.
They're soon going to be blowing, the pollen will be blowing in the wind.
Yes.
And getting in people's eyes and people's sinuses, and people will very soon start having allergies.
Some people are feeling different symptoms about your area.
Allergies, like, the different symptoms.
Yes. My love, respect to this topic.
Yes.
You feel different to 3 or 5 or 6 years ago, respect to hay fever than now?
Okay,
not?
Before I answer that question, guys, let us know in the comments, do you get spring allergies? Do you get hay fever? Do you have allergies to pollen? And if you do, from 1 to 10, 10 being most serious, what is the degree of discomfort that you get with allergies? I will now tell my story about pollen hay fever. As a child, I've had really, really bad hay fever, particularly in Europe. During my period of time living in South Korea, and whenever I was in Asia, my pollen allergies were not significant at all. Canada and Europe, the type of flowers that are produced, I have quite a heavy reaction, particularly in Europe. And England, Portugal, Italy, really, really, really bad pollen allergies. However, last year, for the first time, I found something that has reduced my allergies from, let's say, a 9 out of 10. That was how severe my allergies were for pollen. And it was reduced to about a 2 out of 10, which was unbelievable, because I have tried
It's wonderful.
different methods to try and control the symptoms that I had. I would have a really congested sinuses, extremely itchy eyes. I'd be rubbing the minute I wake up to the minute I go to sleep, just rubbing. My eyes would be red. I would be sneezing. And also I found it very, very hard to focus. It was like a permanent brain fog, and you feel irritable. You just can't really focus on your work properly. So from going from a 9 out of 10 with allergy issues to roughly a 2 out of 10, and being able to switch off those symptoms extremely quickly. Last year, the entire season, way better. That is my story. If you want to know what it was that I was using, comment allergies below and I'll share with you what it is that I found and I started using. But oh my goodness, I'll be doing the same thing this spring.
My love, you mentioned irritable.
I would get irritable.
Right now, do you feel irritable?
I do feel a little hot. I do feel, as you can probably see, it is warm in Spain. It's at least, 22, 23 degrees?
More or less, yes.
Are you feeling warm?
No.
Guys, what temperature is it where you are? Let us know. Is it already feeling like summer? In Spain, I think that it's going to be a really hot summer, I think.
I think...
We're northern Spain.
Yes, I think you and me feeling more comfortable with more or less temperature.
You mean like a temperature of like 20 degrees is best, or?
For me?
Yes.
No.
16 degrees.
More slow.
Jesus likes cold.
12 or
12?
13 is good for me. Yes.
I like a breeze, a nice gentle breeze. So it's not too hot.
Well.
My love, what's the topic of the discussion today?
Today is why health
Why?
in our life.
Why did we choose health? Why are Jesus and I doing live streams about health? Why do we care about health? Why did we suddenly decide to produce a lot of content and talk about many different health topics?
Yes, we are sharing with everybody about different situations my love and me had living.
Yeah, our life experiences.
Yes. I don't know if you want to start the different experience,
okay,
or maybe
sure,
you want I start, but anyway.
Would you like to start and share an experience first?
For me, it's the same.
Okay, I'll go first.
Yes.
So I'm going to share different experiences about why I began to care about health and why this topic became important. When I was living in South Korea, and this was about 2 years after arriving, I got news from Spain that my mother had developed thyroid cancer. Now, the thyroid gland it's actually here, is at the base of the neck. She developed thyroid cancer, and she told me she is receiving treatment called yodo in Spanish, which is radiotherapy. Now, I didn't understand about the difference between radiotherapy, chemotherapy. I didn't know what a thyroid gland was, and I felt helpless and I felt frustrated, and I felt that I was not in a position to help. And my mum was trying to calm me down, and she was saying, it's okay, I'm receiving the treatment, everything will be fine. And ultimately, my mum recovered from the cancer, and she actually had her thyroid gland completely removed. And that particular experience made me feel like I didn't want to rely so much on, let's say, pharmaceutical methods of medicine. I wanted to know more about how we can support the health holistically. support our health holistically and have other ways to support our health without completely relying on doctors to potentially save the lives of your family members that you care for. And so that particular experience helped me feel so vulnerable. And
Why, my love?
because I felt like I couldn't help her. I couldn't help her at all because I had no knowledge. I had no knowledge about what cancer even is. How does cancer form in the body? What is your thyroid gland? Or what does your thyroid gland actually do? What happens when you actually remove your thyroid gland? I needed to know more about how to support and help my family with regard to health issues. And so that was a seed that was planted in my mid-30s that I needed to know more about health. My love, what about you? What was one of the important, impactful events in your life that made you interested in knowing more or learning more about health?
Well, I want to share with everyone and my love too. But you know about this experience.
Yeah.
Yes. The first story is Johnny, you're welcome, bro.
Hey Johnny, good to see you.
I lost my uncle recently, more or less, 1 year ago, for cancer.
Cancer.
Yes. He fighting with this disease, chronic disease, more or less for 4 years. But I know about health.
You knew about health.
Yes, he believed me, but different situations. He take medicine, conventional medicine.
Was he doing chemotherapy?
Yes, chemotherapy and radiotherapy.
Oh.
Yes.
Both.
And
what type of cancer was it?
In the bowels.
Bowel cancer.
Yes, in the final portion. Yes.
Okay.
Anus.
Oh, okay.
Anus, no.
Anus.
Recto.
Rectum.
Yes. Well, he is a loss very hard for me.
The loss was hard.
Yes,
When he passed away.
because he was one uncle, very very special for me. Well.
And so you tried to give him guidance, and when you said that he believed you,
yes, but the contradictions in different aspects about health is the conventional medicine sometimes not knows about or not
working together.
Yes, with the holistic alternatives.
So you were giving him holistic alternatives and he was focusing on...
Yes, for example, with supplements, but the conventional medicine don't take vitamin C, for example.
Yes.
The vitamin C is very, very valuable for fighting cancer, for example.
Okay, so the doctors were not giving him any nutritional advice. They were giving him chemotherapy.
Yes, but the big thing is the chemotherapy is a therapy
that destroys the cells.
Destroys cells. Cells.
Good and bad cells.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Is challenges with respect this therapy. Yes. It's very hard, aggressiva.
Aggressive. It's a very
Yes.
aggressive treatment.
Yes.
So anybody receiving chemotherapy
Yes.
is receiving a very aggressive treatment because it's killing good cells and bad cells. You're killing sections of, I guess, where the cancer is concentrated.
Yes, yes. Well, my love, you want to share with everybody and me,
Yes.
and me too, about other story?
Yeah, I'll share another experience. Another reason why I became really, really interested in health. And this was when I was living in South Korea. I traveled to Vietnam. And I was traveling through Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam. And when I was in Vietnam, I went to a city called Ho Chi Minh. And in Ho Chi Minh, I met a man called Johnny. Johnny was a tall, skinny Canadian guy who had been working in the tech industry, and he was very successful. He was wealthy, and I met him in a cafe that served Vietnamese soup. I overheard him talking to some other people, and he invited me to come over and sit with them, and he told me his story. Now, just to keep this very short and concise, he told me that he had had such a stressful job while he worked this was in Toronto, that he had developed cancer. His auntie had been diagnosed with cancer at the same time, and the doctors wanted to start chemotherapy on both of them. And he decided, I'm not going to let anybody start that kind of treatment with me. And he decided that what he was going to do is he was going to take himself out of that stressful environment, that competitive businessman, director type environment, and he was going to live in Vietnam. And he was going to just change his diet, he's going to change his environment, his complete lifestyle overhaul. His auntie started the chemotherapy. 3 months later, she had died from cancer, while he had actually gotten over cancer, and he was no longer had cancer. And as he was telling me this story, he was saying I was asking him details. He was like, I stopped drinking Coke, I live a carefree life, no stress. And just to hear him tell this story firsthand really impressed on me at that time that it was possible to actually manage chronic diseases with alternative complete lifestyle changes. And I thought to myself, how is this even possible? So for me, that was a really, really huge turning point in my life, where I began to question whether medicine and pharmaceutical methods to treat things like cancer are always effective, because it seems like in some cases they're not, as we all know, but it seems that some people decide to completely change their lifestyle and are able to have such amazing results. And so for me, that was a huge turning point in understanding that medicine and health is so much more than what we usually understand, what we're told by doctors are our options. So huge turning point for me. That was a huge, I couldn't stop telling everybody that I cared about this story, and we had a conversation about this, didn't we?
Yes, I completely agree. This morning we were talking with a friend in the gym about health and different holistic methods. Yes, well, he is agree. Respect to holistic alternative about health. Well, first I want to know about everyone to knowledge about health. What do you know about health? Comment below, please.
Do you mean specifically, like, do you use, let's say, medicine by medical doctors, drugs, pharmaceuticals, or do you actually step outside of that and try different methods? Like, for example, we're talking about acupuncture, Chinese traditional medicine, chiropractor, light technology. Do you try nutrition? What kind of methods do you try besides a medical doctor?
Or do you have open mind about to experience different alternative about health? Yes or no? Please comment.
Definitely yes for me. Definitely yes. After hearing Johnny's story,
too.
I was,
My love.
Yes, do you want to share another story from you, like another important marker in your personal life, maybe as a child growing up or as a teenager, something that was very impactful for you and that made you think this is an important topic to learn about?
Yes. I want to
share it with us, please. We want to know.
Well, you know about this story, but I was a young adult. I was doing my first degree. My first degree is license of sport training. Well,
so
this degree is a license to train to athletes specifically.
Increase their performance or to guide them to coach them.
Yes, in different things. For example, methodology, evaluations, controls, and different things. Yes, but in this time, I'm not feeling comfortable
or
with.
Passionate.
Yes.
You're not passionate about that.
Not passionate
degree.
Too much with this degree, because I thought it was not very significant, and I didn't can support to everybody. Yes, I thought this degree don't sufficient
wasn't
important.
Useful?
Yes,
it wasn't useful.
Yes, and I remember I talked with a teacher, and I expressed my feelings, my feelings, my feelings.
Maybe your reservations about doing the degree.
Yes, about I thought I was spent time in a degree not good.
Yeah. Okay. So you're wasting your time. Like you're not using your time well.
Yes, and this teacher to start to explain very with much details.
Yes.
And she spoke to me different things. Hey, you know what is the important degree for you and for everybody? You know about sport medicine. You know about physiology. You know about
physiology,
psychology, sociology applied, of course, and sport. And to sport. Yes.
Biomedicine, right?
Biomedicine, yes. And different things. And I start
to understand.
I understood in this time so very important degree to support to everybody. I know
Your knowledge.
Yes, my knowledge for the world. Because I think when you have
Yes.
knowledge,
Yes.
you have your eyes open, your open eyes. Yes. Well, I feel very
Excited.
excited, and well,
After talking with her.
yes, after talk with this teacher,
because you understood that it's not just the knowledge that you have to help athletes, but you can also help anybody that's a human. You knew how the human physiology works.
Yes, and the sport is a tool for support health. It's a one focus. The health has different focus.
Okay.
Medicine, not only conventional medicine. For example, Chinese traditional medicine, for example, and different holistic alternative, and different things. Psychology, emotional feelings, and food.
Oh, so you were learning. Okay, so you were learning about diet. You were learning about how the emotional impact on your performance as an athlete.
Yes.
Okay, so you're learning psychology.
Yes.
As well as the physical aspect of muscular control and evaluation.
Yes, and different things also. Yes.
Wow.
My love.
Yes.
My love.
Yes.
I want to share. I want to ask question to you.
Yes.
I want to know about the last. I think is the last experience for today in this topic.
Okay.
About the why health.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll share another experience that was very impactful. About why I became interested in health. And that was when I was about maybe 10 years old. My parents were Herbalife distributors. They worked with the infamous, I should say really the famous Herbalife company, which many people associate with losing weight and gaining health. And so when I was very young, my parents took us to this huge LifeWave event. It was at this
Herbalife.
It's Herbalife at this posh hotel, and there was none other than the huge, company directors and the founder Mark Hughes, who was still alive at that time. And it was like a huge party, and Mark Hughes, he actually shook hands with my mother. And there was Dr. Katz in there and all of basically the top presidents of the company. And it was just so inspiring, and just being in an environment where you were with people that were very healthy and very successful. It was just very inspiring for 10-year-old me, that I was just like, oh my goodness, it feels so good to be around people that prioritize being healthy, and people that are, that have built a life for themselves that for me was very admirable. And I'm really big into entrepreneurship, and seeing my father do it for pretty much my whole life. I think that was very impactful for me as a child, to see my parents, one, show an interest in health, two, help other family members that we had, particularly grandmothers and my great-grandmother, who was alive at the time, with those products. And even though they were not successful financially, I was able to see the impact that they had health-wise on family members. And so I think that seed of the importance of health and the value of health was implanted not just in me, but also in my brother and my sister as well, at that time. And it was just such a great event, and I think that was really instrumental for young me deciding that being healthy is a good thing, and I want to be around people like that.
Yes,
my love.
yes, I completely agree. And it's very exciting listen to you about the emotional things
Yes.
you feeling when you remember these situations.
Yes, it was very, very inspiring, and
Yes.
I don't know if my parents really realized the impact that had, at least on me when we were so young, but I can remember it really clearly, and the happiness and the excitement and just being around this caliber of people, it's just like your eyes just light up and you're like, goodness gracious, this is an incredible world. And it doesn't matter how old you are. You can be 60, you can be 70, you can be as fit as a fiddle if you make the right decisions and you choose to be with the right people that help you get healthy. And so I learned from a very, very young age.
Yes.
It's so important.
Yes. And I think it was very
impactful. It was hugely impactful.
For also your brothers and your sisters. Yes.
Yeah. My brother and my sister, they're both into health as well. And all three of us, do exercise. All three of us do nutritional supplements. All three of us, we also do the stem cell activation. All three of us are constantly learning and sharing information back and forth about how to improve our health.
Yes, totally agree. And right now we are talking about different things. And we are arriving news for everybody. Yes.
Is it good news or bad news?
No, very wonderful news. Yes, my love.
Yes.
Do you want to share a little information with everybody? Is pay attention for us?
Yes.
Yes.
As you guys know, we have been working on a way to bring our method to everybody so that we can share the steps that we've taken to be so strong and so healthy. And we want to present it to everybody in a way that you can replicate what we do, considering your own health issues, because everybody has stuff going on. It might be really serious or it might be less serious, but we've all got health issues.
Yes.
And so we wanted to bring to everybody a method, a way to increase our health together. And we've finally decided that we're going to be launching our own method.
Yes.
Very, very soon. And we're actually accelerating that process. And we're very soon going to be presenting a couple of packs that are going to be available. We have a community which would love to invite you to. So please comment below community and we will send you an invite. And that's precisely the place where our courses are going to be available. We plan on launching with 2, and these are going to be geared to professionals who really want to accelerate their health, who are in their 40s and above, who need to be strong, need to be fit, need to improve their health, particular health conditions, need to sleep better and want more energy. And we have some incredible tools to do that.
And if you feel identify with these reasons, you are to be part of our unique method. Comment below the word methods and we are communicate with you directly. It's an opportunity for working with us one-on-one.
Yes.
And it's true. Also, we are or we have a wait list, and they are waiting for launch.
The launch.
The launch.
Our method, yeah.
Yes.
Which we're hoping to bring this summer, and we're trying to accelerate the process to bring that to you sooner. So stay tuned for updates. And as I mentioned, we would love you to join our new community where that's going to be made available. And yeah, it's exciting times. We're very, very excited. And just the fact that we're so healthy helps us work faster to bring that launch to you. So
yes, we are very happy for many reasons, but for this reason in special. Yes, in particular, my love.
Yes,
I think it's time to say
goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Time to say goodbye. Thank you to everybody that joined us here for the live. Thank you to everybody that was here for the replay. We appreciate that you spent a few minutes with us together on a Thursday, and we intend to come to join Coffee Talk together.
Yes.
Every Thursday.
Yes. And see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday. Thanks again, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.